Damien, it's Stuart Vincent, the Derry City manager. Yeah. Um, so I was wondering. Basically, I was hoping you could come play for us for the next season. And I had heard you were considering retiring, but I didn't think that was a good idea. You're not really interested. How about we make a donation to the Heart of Ireland? I heard that's kind of your charity of choice. No, you'd rather have a lot of money. I don't know if we can offer a lot of money. How about you come here on trial for a month and then we can talk about it later on? Yeah, you'll be happy to do that. Cool, excellent. Yeah. Well, I will see you soon, Damien. Bye. Right. So first we have a transfer special. Lots of players going out, needed to lower the wage budget. Mainly players that weren't playing much. So Aaron McEnough, Gary McDonald, Chiquito, Sharkley, Patton, Curran, Kelly, Harkin, Boyle. Quigley's probably the first one on there that actually played quite a lot. He played 20 odd games last season. McCaffrey, Morrison also played quite a bit. He played about 20 games as well, but only around 2 stars, so nothing special, nothing lost really. McBride, he was the only one there kind of that really wanted to leave, but not a massive loss. Klukas, he's gone out on loan. He's actually a player that I signed earlier in the transfer window. We'll briefly touch on him later. Barrett, Barr, McCallan, and then 2 loan players out. Holden, who's a good youth player. I think I mentioned him in the last episode. And Winter. And that's all the out players that we had. So more about saving wages, getting rid of kind of the dead weight, but plenty of players gone. And now we've got the transfers coming in. So first up, David McAllister, signed on a free transfer, 3-star current and potential ability. One of the first, or he was the first player that I brought in the transfer window. Decent centre mid, kind of solid all round. He's not outstanding, but he's a solid midfielder. Looking at it now, he's not our number one choice, but he is a decent centre mid, and I'll happily play him when we're kind of got a busy period or injuries. Or to be fair, he could win a place in the starting lineup with some good performances. Alan Smith, currently 1.5-star, potential 2.5-star. Irish goalkeeper, signed from Cork City. Again, this man is just a backup goalkeeper. He's not going to be number one. He probably will only play a couple of games this season, but he fits the bill. He's from Republic of Ireland, which, being in the League of Ireland, is essential, especially when it comes to kind of European football middle of the year. We want to try and get towards the group stages. I'm a little worried about that, but that's what we want. And Alan Smith will be a Irish contingency and will mean that we have room for different players later on. So Armando signed on loan from, I can't remember, somewhere in Spain. Let's have a look. Murcia. He's a solid centre mid. He's got kind of decent all-round stats. 12 first touch, 12 dribbling, 12 finishing, 13 balance, 12 acceleration. At this level, 4-star current and potential ability, and I see him as someone that's going to hold a midfielder, along with this next guy that you're now going to see. Saul Crespo, 3.5-star current, potential ability around the same. He's been signed on loan from our one of our parent clubs. Not paying any wages for this guy, so really pleased with that signing. Acceleration 13, agility 13, balancing 12, stamina's 13, first touch 13. This guy I see kind of as more of a box-to-box kind of player and kind of sitting a bit deeper than Armando. But hopefully those two can build a decent partnership, and kind of coming from Spain will hopefully work together and dominate as the time goes on. Klukas, I'm probably saying his name completely wrong. touched on this guy on the transfers out. He signed on a 1-year contract, kind of just after the other midfielders that you've seen. And then I don't know. He's only 2-star. He's decent, but I don't think he was quite good enough at this level. So I've loaned him out. I do have the option to recall him in, I think it's around June, July, when our next transfer window is. Should really know when that is. But if I need him, then I can recall him. But I don't see that happening. Depending on how things go, if there's injury crisis, and maybe I'll recall him. But he's loaned out, and I don't really see him having a long-term future with us. Kind of one of them players that I signed on a whim and then thought, oh, I've just wasted transfer money or wages on this guy. Next up, Alex Winter. Touched on him on the transfers out. Signed at the start of the transfer window or early on in the transfer window. Actually loaned him out towards the end of it. He's a very versatile player. He's currently 2.5-star, potential 4-star. He's only on a year contract with us. Depending on how he does on his loan, I could see him getting a contract extension. If he shows his potential ability, then he could be one for the future, really. You can see from his report that he doesn't really enjoy big matches and he's a fairly inconsistent performer. So I'm hoping that he shows his ability and we'll sign him onto a longer contract because he's someone that's versatile, and if he does get to 4-star potential, then he'll be a decent kind of player across the back line. So now, our biggest signing, 30-year-old striker Andrew Keogh. If you don't know who he is, I'll show you kind of his history in a minute. But he's currently 5-star, potential 5-star, 8 pros and no cons. We broke our wage budget to sign him, 1.2 thousand a week. The next nearest, I believe, is on £675 a week, so you can see that it's a big difference between them. But a 5-star striker from the Republic of Ireland, I had no choice but to sign him. Going to his history, you can see kind of recently he's been off the radar, really. He's been playing in Thailand and then Australia before that. Then he had a spell at Blackpool. He was at Millwall a little while, Leeds. Wolves is where I've known him from. He was there quite a while, played in the Premiership and the Championship with them. Had a loan spell at Cardiff, Scunthorpe, Leeds again, and also a spell in Derry there. But he's kind of going to be probably our main striker, decent all-round stats, and hopefully will bang in the goals for us. Dion Conroy, decent centre-back, 2.5-star, sign on free transfer from England. Currently 2.5-star, potential 4-star. Decent kind of stats, 12 tackling, 13 marking, 13 headering, kind of a solid centre-back is how I see this guy being. Only on £190 per week as well, so maybe not first team straight away, but that's only because I think we've got kind of a few different options around the pitch, but he can force his way in if he shows his potential. Fran Edeve, currently 2.5-star with potential of about 3.5 stars. Signed on a free transfer again. Another one that I've brought in from Spain. Decent stats really for kind of the striker position, that he's going to play. Acceleration 12, finishing 13, dribbling 12, first touch 12, heading 12. He's got an okay work rate. Kind of all the stats that you want him to have, he seems to have. I do have quite a few good options up top, so I don't know if I can guarantee him first team football while only playing one up top. But you never know. Nacho Perez, a loanee from Spain, signed obviously on a year loan. At least I hope it's a year loan. Yep, 1 year loan. Currently 2.5-star, potential 3.5-star. A lot of 2.5-star players have signed. Right winger. I see Dooley as the number 1 right winger. This guy will kind of push him for a first team place, but Dooley did so well last season, I find it hard for him to be pushed out of place. But I needed some competition down the road, so Perez will be there battling it out. So towards the end of the transfer window, just searching for some players, needed kind of a bit of bulk in case of injury, because you know what FM's like. You'll have no injuries for 4 years, but then suddenly within the space of 2 weeks your whole team's injured. So I found this guy, Hickson Mars. He's actually at Chelsea, and they were willing to loan him out for absolutely nothing. He's only 5-star silver, so let's be honest, He's probably not going to start a lot, but he does have 16 acceleration, so he's got kind of a burst of pace. He can play a striker, he can play on the right, he can also play on the left if needed. So he's kind of an option for when times get tough, I see. Probably not going to play that much, but he's kind of going to be that third choice right winger, the second or third choice left winger, the fourth choice striker. So if injuries happen, he can come in and you never know. He might be able to change a game once in a while. And finally, another one that I found towards the end of the transfer window, obviously being the last one that we got. Another free loanee, so not paying anything for him. Currently 3.5 star, potential 4+ stars. Signed from Arsenal on loan. I was really happy with this one. Like, I've got Keogh and ecstatic with him, but this 18-year-old French striker, he's got potential. So 14 acceleration, 12 finishing, 12 dribbling. First touch could be better. Jump and reach of 13, strength 14. I see him as kind of a different type of striker to Keogh. This one, Fortune's probably more of a target man than he is a poacher or a advanced forward. But I see Fortune as a different option, and kind of those two are probably the ones that will battle it out for the striking position. So that is pretty much that on transfers. But you may have been able to tell there was a trialist that's come in as well. Let's have a look at this guy. Here he is, Damien Duff, 37 years old now. He's had 100 caps for Ireland. He is a Republic of Ireland legend. So, he's only 2 stars. He's getting on a bit. I've offered him a contract now. He's turned it down. So, he's joined us on a trial. It's a kind of player that I don't see as a first team regular, but I don't have many options as attacking centre mid. So Damien Duff could be a great option. That's his primary position, but he can play out on the wings as well. So again, another player that could play in a few places. If I could sign him, I feel like the fans would love him. He's a big name. If we have a look at his report quickly. So he's got a lot of pros, so professional individual with a loyal squad, and Duff is particularly loyal. Leading player for most Premiership sides. Ability to make the right decision is one of the main reasons behind the player's intelligent on the pitch. Bloody blah, 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 intelligent. He's getting on, so his athleticism isn't great, and a lack of strength hinders his presence and physical presence on the pitch. You can see there only Patrick McAnally is better than him. And in case you don't know who Damien Duff is, here is his career stats. So last season, he was on loan at Shamrock Rovers. And as you can see, he made 30 appearances, scored 6 goals. Didn't do too bad. Not amazing, but like I said, he's getting on a bit now. Before that, he was at Melbourne. So before that, Fulham. He was at Newcastle. He's been at Chelsea. He's been at Blackburn. He's been around. He's made 26... Well, he hasn't made, but clubs have spent 26 million to sign this guy. And I would love him to come to Derry. Don't know if he'll be her #1 attacking midfielder, but I just think kind of his presence in the squad, as long as he doesn't cost us too much money, if we can negotiate a contract, then I'll be happy for him to join our squad. Now guys, we have our first cup of the season. We're in the Irish President's Cup. As you can see, we're against Dundalk, and we are... Well, I wouldn't say we're the favourites because Dundalk beat us in the league. We may have won 2 cups, but they got the league. So they have one up on us. So we need some revenge. And we're gonna get it. Damien, it's Stuart. Stuart Vincent, you know, the Derry City manager. You on trial with us? Yeah. Good news. So, President Cup game is coming up, and it turns out trialists can actually play. So, if you want, I was going to put you on the bench. Hopefully bring you on. Yeah, you're up for that? Cool. Well, I will see you at the game. Goodbye. Right, guys, so this is the team. We have McLoughton in goal. We've got Jarvis left back, Enslaver right back. We've got Conroy and Adele in the centre. the loanee signings of Crespo and Armando. On the left, we've got Timlin. On the right, we've got Dooley. In the centre, we've got McElney. And up top, we've got Keogh. So let's see how this goes. One quick thing that I should really mention as Keogh has a shot. Sneakily stuck Damien Duff on the bench here. Turns out there's no rules for trialists in this cup. So we've put him on there. Tried to convince him as Keogh scores on his debut within 9 minutes. Bloody hell. This is what we wanted. Let's see that replay. That was a really well worked goal. Who was that? Patrick McElney. God, I'm terrible at pronouncing these names. He started it. Great teamwork. Deegan. Kelly. Oh, what a save by McLoughton. Crespo heads the ball away. Hoping this little Spanish partnership in the centre will be a decent team. Decent team? Decent partnership. That's what I meant to say. Hoping I can give Damien Duff half an hour. Depending on how well we're doing. If we concede though, which looking at the stats, I reckon they're doing a little better than us at the moment. We're getting shaky. We've got that goal. Now we're worrying. I was hoping that we could go the whole of the Irish League, not lose a game. Keogh. Oh, he's not scared, is he? Look at the graphics of this. This is why I love 3D. Used to be a 2D boy. And then you had a burger van in the corner. And who can turn down a beautiful burger van? There's a burger van in that corner too. Along with a factory. Who doesn't love a factory? Kelly. Sorry, got a bit distracted there. Kelly having a wild shot there. Jarvis to Crespo. Ooh. Armando! That name excites me. We're going to come off attacking because I think we're good enough in attacking. We're going to control this game. We're going to try and control this game. Looking at the stats, they've got more possession than us. They've had 6 shots now. They have a wild shot again. They're not very good at their shooting though. That's one good thing. Alright, Timlin. Crespo! Not Hernan Crespo for anyone that thought it could be that like 40-year-old Argentinian. No. No. Saul Crespo. Remember the name. Saul Crespo. It's half time. We're 1-0 up. Conroy is booked. Struggling slightly for fitness. I'm tempted to sub him out. Let's do it. We are going to put in... For Conloy, we're going to have Conlin. Conlan. Con someone. We're still not controlling this game. We're 1-0 up, but we're not comfortable. I don't like this. I'm not used to this. I just remembered, though. We are against the champions of Ireland, and they've equalised. Oh, this annoys me, because we haven't played well. We scored that first goal, but we haven't played well. No, we don't want to see that replay again. It worries me. Let's have a look at the stats. Oh, they've had 10 shots. They've had 5 on target. Armando! And he's played it all the way back to Conlan. That was a terrible ball forward. You've just gifted it to him. You've just gifted... Why you stayed on your line? Great save. Oh my god. Dooley. Go on, Dooley. Do what you Dooley best. No? No. So Fortune has come on. I've stuck 2 strikers up top. We're going for a goal. We have changed to countering now, though. As Dooley crosses it in. Fortune on his debut as well. What an inspired sub. Just as I was talking about the new men on the pitch. On his debut. Dooley again. He's been amazing this game. Fortune found a space. Basically in the centre of the goal. And it's 2-1. The final change of the match. It's happened. Damien Duff is on. And he's sitting deeper. He's come on for Keogh. And here he is. The man on trial, Damien Duff. He's lost it. He doesn't give a shit about this club, does he? Dooley. Go on, Dooley. Oh my god. Come on. There is about 10 minutes left. Damn it, Adele. What was the keeper doing? Like, Adele scored the own goal, but the keeper should have had that. It's 2-2, and I've taken off our most prolific striker and brought on Damien Duff, who doesn't even play for this club. Go on, Duff. Fortune. Oh my god. Why was I slating Damien Duff? He's trying to earn a contract. He wants that money. Fortune, we've gone. Pumped the ball into the box. He's a bit of a target man. Oh god, Gannon's on the attack. Swings it in. Shit. Gannon again. Oh, he just missed. They're all over us. Timlin finds Crespo. Saul to Dooley. Armando. Adele. Nope. 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 Don't let him do this. Adele, stop this. Oh my god, Kelly. It's 3-2. Oh my god. Dunnock. You sons of bitches. You were the team that beat me in the league last year. You're the bane of my life already. 3-2. Oh. Look at those stats. Doesn't favour me. Can't even say I've been unlucky. I haven't. I shouldn't have took care off. I'm the one that's got to take the blame for this. Screw Adele in his own goal. Push him. Not to there though. Kelly through. Ah, oh, fuck off. No, I can't believe I've lost this. 100 minutes and I'm 4-2 down. I was full of confidence before this game. I was like, no one can stop me. This season, I'm going to dominate the league. We're going to dominate Europe. We're going to turn this team into an unbeatable force. I blame Damien Duff. It all went wrong when he came on the pitch. And Timlin, what are you doing, Timlin? You don't shoot like that, do you? 28 shots they've had now. 28 shots. I thought we had a good pre-season as well. Like, arranged loads of friendlies. I think we played Stoke. We lost 4-2 to Stoke, but like a decent opposition. Probably played better in that game than we did this game. Crespo to Timlin. And it's all over. Dunnock have beaten Derry City 4-2. And that's it for today, guys. We slightly deflated on the day, but it's almost time for the first league game of the season. And in the next episode, we will get to see how we start the league. So until next time, guys, let me know what you thought about the episode. Let me know how you think I can improve it. Please leave a like if you did enjoy it and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, guys, see ya!